One disturbing fact that we have to deal with is that a lot of carbon that will have a warming effect on the planet over the next 100 years is already in the atmosphere. Reducing the carbon footprint of the construction could entail a more sustainable industry and a public conversation about this material. Governor's Island, being the focal point in the New York harbor, is a 172-acre public park with no living communities. A beacon for climate change, the island allows us to introduce carbon sequestration methods.
As a result, we explore a new architectural language that is both functional and can be used as a building aesthetic to align with the objective. In the project, we used two technologies, the Climeworks along with Carbon Cure, that filter the carbon from the air and use it in a gaseous state to make concrete. The blocks made of this concrete are designed as an evolving landscape to fight the rising sea level. The design and research till this point testify that sequestration can speed up and we can build a brighter future for ourselves. But so far, carbon sequestration is done at industrial scales. To dig deep into the possibilities of carbon-infused materials, we explored the aesthetics of carbon on a prototype scale and cultural scale to create a monolithic aesthetic with the landscape.
Carbon Nivas houses the idea of sequestering carbon at a human level and driving the climate literacy program into the next phase. With the prototype, the idea is to bring people closer to the direct air capture technologies. While we conduct the project to embrace carbon and existing fabric, we redefine the structure as a living laboratory, moreover a museum envelope, and a torchbearer for climate literacy and social literacy. It is not a stagnant residency for this life-sustaining but threatening component. It is a constant breathing project that fuels the carbon age.
After understanding the limitations of carbon sequestration at 3 different scales, we decided to work only on our intake. That brings us to our intangible common, the urban air. Hence shifting the scope to House 14, where we are sitting right now. The architectural fabric is woven with life-sustaining components like air and water that we often tend to neglect. Weave reorients our life and stitches its very existence into the omnipresent toxicity that sustains the existence of life. The summer and winter sections indicate the difference in the behavior and movement of the air through the entire passive system. This 4-staged process absorbs, cleans, heats the air, invades the house with its passive techniques to create a comfortable temperature. The efforts to scale all proposals into a single architectural envelope was a cumulative endeavor by the MS Architecture cohort. Through this time of research and design, our projects created a stir and traveled across different mediums that recognize the project to be the torchbearer of the architecture of the post-Anthropocene.
Thank you.